Thank you guys for tuning in to Not Very Radio. My name is Kyle. I put some different comic books up on my wall for today. And we are listening to this little model actress 3-song EP. Typically I stick to albums, but I love this band. And I'm very curious what they're going to be producing here. I loved their album last year. I'm pretty sure it was in my top 10. I think it was like number 4 or 5. Whole podcast and also a video on that if you want to watch me and my friend Paul talk about music for like an hour or two. Just yap about what we liked last year. There's a podcast for that. There's also a video I did of my top 10 albums as well if you want something a bit more concise and you're not a podcast person. I'm really excited about this. I had no idea this was coming out. I actually saw it on Album of the Year, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, a random EP on Monday. Sure, why not? So I'm not sure why these are coming out. I didn't see anything about why. Like if there's a special reason or if it's just they had some extra songs. I don't know if they're B-sides from the last album. If you know, let me know. I'm genuinely curious about why these things kind of came out. Maybe it's just to put some more music out. I'm always okay with that. Anyway, 3 songs, nice and short. Let's get on with this here. Number 1, Glassman. All right, I'm not hearing anything. Give me a minute. No. Yes, there is like a lot of silence in this so far, so do not be confused. Ooh. Let's turn this up a little bit. That should be good. Nope, way too loud now. Just riding the surface, nothing is swimming beneath us. Dirty, man. And brooding. I feel like they pulled some like the broodingness, like the disgustingness away a bit in their last album, so it's kind of nice to hear this again. Whoa! I can't wait to tell my friends about it. Dude, this is disgusting. With friends about it. What the hell? Wait to tell my friends about it. Whoa! Guys, I'm an idiot. I literally did not think that they could perfect their sound more past Pirouette. I kind of assumed, all right, they might have to like evolve in some way or like change up their sound a little bit after Pirouette. Because I felt like I love Dog's Body. Dog's Body was great, but I felt like Pirouette kind of perfected some of the things that they were missing. But that song, Glassman, just took everything I loved about Pirouette and brought in like the most like disgusting noise, amazing parts about like I feel like some of like their earlier work, and even like ramped it up more like that. That's probably one of the most like noisiest. I mean, it's been a while since I've listened to some of their older stuff, I will say, but that's got to be like one of their noisiest and most like distorted songs yet. I mean, that thing was just loud and it was nuts. I thought I was gonna go into this today honestly and just be like, yeah, these are pretty solid songs. You know, maybe I don't know, maybe they were B-sides, but you know, I dig them. It's Model Actress. They're like peak sound for me. This is great, but like, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm stunned, guys. This was incredible. This is like that might be. I mean, I just heard it first time, but that might be one of my favorite songs by them. That was nuts. That was nuts. I'm so nervous to listen to the next two because I liked that one that much. And I'm like, there's no way these random 3 songs can all be that good, right? My expectations are way too high now. You screwed yourself over, model actress. You should have put that one at the end. No, that was honestly, that was fantastic. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. This is Thank You by Dido. I'm guessing it's not actually a cover, right? I doubt it, but just in case. I think that's just the name of the song. Anyway, let's check it out. Song 2, Thank You by Dido. No. Okay, yeah. I looked at the lyrics before it started. That was gonna be my cue. That's a really good name. Ooh.
My hotel is miles away. Tell myself I'll leave when daylight hits his bed. It plays for
I mean, a room near the airport. He calls the driver right alone. Or it's about him leaving his partner. I don't know. Like maybe he's going on a trip. Going on a tour. There's the song name. Ooh. Was that like what was that? What's the like tinny sound in his voice? I'm really impressed how like I feel like in Dog's Body he wasn't as like melodic vocally, and I feel like he really kind of jumped in and is really doing a great job. But also it's been a while. Yeah, so it seems like it's about like kind of the cycle of him. I don't know if it's a partner or just somebody. I presume it's the same person, kind of him having to like have these brief moments and then have to leave to travel. So I will say, I think that song, especially the first half, I felt like was just lacking something a little bit. I understand it's a slower song, and I do like the sentiment. It seems like it's about him kind of trying to appreciate these moments with, I presume, his partner or some other person. I don't know, that he's going and he's out there sleeping with, and I don't know if it's just having hookups. I'm sure it seems like there's a more of an intimate connection based on how it's coming off, and then having to unfortunately leave them. And I guess Thank You by Dido is maybe meant to be that like sadness yet like appreciation, you know, that forlorning song that maybe he listens to as he goes away to kind of be sad that he has to leave his boyfriend or whoever it may be, and then yeah, I don't know, I think it's a pretty straightforward lyrically. I think the lyrics are quite nice. But yeah, I think it could have used a little bit more. I like the ending and the big swell up at the end, especially during like the there must be interference part, kind of playing into it. But I don't know. I think that one could have just used maybe a little bit more like layers or something. But I think it was sung really well. Again, like I said earlier, I really appreciate that he's getting a lot more melodic with his vocals. So song number 3, Majesty. Here we go. Whoops, hold on, not yet. Sorry, I hit play instead of clicking on the new song. This feels shoo-shoo. This is so shoo-shoo coded. He's gonna start going, wake up! That's my impression of them. I don't know if it's any good. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not reading the lyrics right now. I'm way too into this rhythm here. Yeah. Wow. Ooh. Like phased thing, guitar thing. What's that high pitched thing? Oh man. Into a promise. Shoo Shoo reference.
I stand with
I'm trying to focus on the lyrics, but I'm just so into this song right now. I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about.
like my dream of it.
Oh. The guitar is just adding so much to this. Like this, it adds like the super like melancholic feeling to like this incredible like rhythm here. I love that song too. I was trying to figure out what the lyrics were about. That's the only thing I'm struggling with right now. But because I was jamming so much, I couldn't follow along. Like the rhythms were just going all over the place. I was just having trouble like not jamming to them and actually looking at the lyrics. But you know, this is a really great song, and I think this is not one that they did really well, where it's a bit more pulled back, like I said with song 2. And I get it, song 2 is definitely meant to feel really intimate and more personal. But I think this song does a really great job of like being a bit quieter, but still like doing what they do best. You know, like really creating these really interesting like what's the word? Not polyrhythm. It's are they polyrhythm? There's the other rhythm. The whatever. You think I would know this, but I'm not good using words under pressure. Anyway, yeah, no, this song was fantastic. I love the like, I guess you'd call it the chorus, the part where like it got quieter back. I think that was really cool. And again, I like that they didn't go to, especially with Glassman. Like that was, I think, the thing I kind of was sad at after I heard Glassman. I was like, I don't think you're going to be able to have another song on here that's that loud and can be as good as that song. So I like the fact that they didn't try to. It wasn't just all these super loud songs trying to like to get your attention. They brought you in with that one. They gave you this really nice, quiet, personal track with "Thank You" by Dido, and they kind of like gave you a good middle ground to end it off with these really interesting, again, really interesting rhythms, and you know, nice, beautiful, quieter moments, but also some nice like noisy melancholic guitars and other sounds that they bring to the table. So I do think this is a really great showing of just what they're capable of, and I'm actually incredibly excited to see what they do next. I wanted to see them in concert at the end of last year, but I got like sick like the week of, and I was like, dude, this little EP here shows that they have so much more left in the tank. More than, again, as someone that adores this band, they brought more to the table here with these 3 songs than I thought that they could. Like, I thought maybe here would be where they kind of like, again, I don't know. I'm really just excited. I'm hoping other people are just as excited about these singles as I am, and hopefully kind of like, I don't know, like, I mean, the band's really cementing themselves, and they're not losing steam, which is scary and amazing. I love them. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your guys' favorite song off of this album or EP was. You know, and again, let me know if you do know why if these 3 were just released for any reason, if these were B-sides, if maybe these were songs that they were just fiddling with on tour. You know, I don't know if there's any lore. I'm not really, yeah. Yeah, anyway, love you guys. Mean it, guys. See you guys. Bye, guys.